Ladies and gentlemen,
God.
welcome to the first episode of 2026 and episode 15 in all of Turn 4 Sparks Controversy. I'm your host, as always, yours truly, Turn 4, along with my colleagues, and along with those colleagues, Ahmad, Saundra, Dave, and of course,
Well,
my love of my life, my baby bear, Jessica.
Hello, everybody.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to whatever podcast this will turn out to be.
hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. It is nice of all of you to join me.
Um, Podcast. Well, I guess you could call it a stream, but it's mostly a podcast station where people can just tune in whenever. Either way, my station. Regardless, we back for another episode, first episode of the 2026 campaign. And considering the fact Dave doesn't have much time to record in the session, we're just going to go straight to the F1 side since Dave, that's what you're mainly into, and not the NASCAR spectrum. There's also another thing I want to touch on with that I want to get your stances on. So, as we know, testing concluded and the liveries are out for F1. As far as the liveries are concerned, this goes out to you all. As far as the liveries go, which F1 team has the best livery of 2026?
I personally think Red Bull has the most beautiful looking livery of 26.
I would say Alpine. Alpine is very pretty.
Jessica, first of all, it's Alpine actually, and I'm gonna have to agree on the Red Bull livery. Full on Red Bull.
Wow.
For me, McLaren, even though it's the same thing as last year still. Mainly because
Exactly.
the number one is back for the first time since 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, as we all know, Cadillac is a new team on the grid, new kids on the block. What do you expect from them this year with Valtteri Bottas and Checo at the helm?
I mean, this is brand new, so I really don't have that much expectations. I mean, hopefully they can get, some points. It just depends on the strategy, and hopefully they can work together.
I think they're gonna pull an Apex GP from the F1 movie.
What is up with you in Apex GP these days, Jess?
Who's the one that recently got race suit on it that has Lando Norris's old number on it? And here's the thing. The suit was made before Lando Norris won the title. So this is like an alternate reality where Lando Norris was like, enough with this whole papaya rules nonsense and said, you know what? I'm going to switch to a new team. And that's where he ended up.
Sandra, if you have anything to add on the Cadillac, on your expectations on that said team with Valtteri Bottas and Checo Perez, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't really have anything to add, except that it is cold outside, and there's too many cars passing because I'm like walking, so that's why I'm muted.
I would like to add something though about Cadillac
Go
in
ahead.
general, not necessarily just Valtteri and Checo. I'm kind of on the same ballpark as Dave, to be honest. Just because brand new team, people are gonna say, "Oh, they're gonna do great." Here's the thing, though. Even though they do have veteran drivers, it's also the car development as well. Along with brand new regulations and a brand new team to boot. So I can see them make up some points, maybe if they're lucky enough with strategies or whatever. But I don't expect them to be fighting for like the top of the midfield, or let alone like the top of the the lower field.
Or it could be another.
I can see them duking it out. Like I can see them duking it out, arguably with Alpine, probably, and maybe with Audi, but I don't see them getting like anywhere higher than what is it, P11 in terms of standings, to be honest.
I could see Audi being in P11 because they were absolutely horrendous during testing.
Yeah, I forgot about Audi because they're technically brand new as well because everything about them is freshly new. And didn't what's his name? Bonotto, the old Ferrari team principal.
Nito? Yes.
Matteo Bonato.
Benito,
Bonato.
yeah, Benito, that's his name. Sorry.
Nato, yeah.
Is it Benito or Bonato? I don't even know. Whatever. I'll Google. I'll Google. I cannot speak. I'll Google that shit later, I guess. But anyways, yeah. So you got him on top of a couple of I think what's John Wheatley too, along with that team and Audi as well. Some veteran people there, yeah, but technically Audi's a fresh new team too, on top of a brand new engine being in the mix of it as well. So that's also freshly new. That's why I also said too. Audi's arguably going to be fighting alongside Cadillac and probably Alpine as well to fight for a higher position, anywhere higher than P11 at least.
Yeah, we also have Ford engines coming into the thing with Red Bull.
And its sister team, Racing Bulls.
Probably going to go, I don't want to go say it was going to be horrible, but it's probably going to be like, I don't know. I don't know if like Cadillac and Audi are going to be like the Ferraris from 2020.
Oh no.
Can I also add to that Ford's specifically an American brand, so I think reliability is the only thing that's probably going to be a worrisome thing for me this year. Because again, Ford's a powerful motor. It's got powerful engines. Obviously, we know the history of Ford, but the thing is, reliability is probably like the number one thing that I'll always look for in all the F1 cars.
Not just with the power plant, but you also got to take into account the suspension, MGUK. Well, I don't think there's a boost button now that the drivers can activate with the new regs. But as you said, Ahmad, new year, new regs. The cars are different. And speaking of the cars, what's your take on how the cars look?
Okay. So I remember that you and I had brunch a couple days ago, Calvin, and we talked about the whole thing with that. I'll say the same thing to you that I'll say in this podcast. Yeah, I did. We went to Tim Hortons and I talked about it briefly.
I remember.
And
now.
literally, it was. I feel like this car is gonna like be in relation from like 2014, like a mix of how 2016 and 2017's cars were like,
More so 2014.
And obviously,
just like McLaren doesn't struggle.
And obviously there will be some less downforce to play, but from what I've already suspected way before those cars were even like made, as soon as I saw them like from the FIA being posted, I was like, yep, I know how it's gonna go down. From everything I've seen, it's relation to all that, those year cars that I've already said. Less downforce to play, a hell of a lot more straight line speed though, however, but it's more technologically advanced. So of course there'll be some safety things to go about to have more closer racing. But my question is, will it be entertaining to watch though? Because almost every single team has been complacent. Even I'm sure every single one of you guys have heard what Max said about the new regulations. It's basically saying that it's Formula E but on steroids.
Well, I heard about.
But it's been all over. That's his take on the new regulations now. That's Formula. He quoted this right. This isn't exactly Formula 1 anymore. It's basically Formula E but on steroids.
Do you agree or disagree?
I mean,
I agree. From what I've already seen and from what I studied about the car so far, I cannot say that he's wrong about it. So.
Wait, didn't Brandon literally call Formula E like a mess?
He did.
Yeah. If you watch Formula E, then you should know. It's a complete mess.
But honey, do you agree or disagree with Max Verstappen's stance?
Well, I agree 100%. Like, I just don't want the races to turn into absolute crapshoots of races, like where one driver is winning every single week. IndyCar and oh boy, like IndyCar is just like IndyCar is just like the same driver winning week after week after week after week, and it's getting old at this point. Like you see Alex Palou winning every single week, yeah, that gets old very quickly. I mean, we said the same thing in 2023 with Max Verstappen winning almost every single race.
I do also very much so agree with Max's comments on the new regulations in car. I mean, it does sound like it is literally Formula E on steroids. I mean, I haven't really watched testing, and the other morning I did try to watch the last hour of it, but I turned it on, put my phone next to me, and ended up falling asleep for the last hour testing one day. So I don't know how fast these cars are. I didn't get the chance to see it yet, but I 1000% agree with Max. These cars look like they're Formula E on steroids.
Now, Dave, I want to pass the floor on to you. And given what we have conversations about outside of these episodes, and knowing you that you loathe Max to the absolute core, do you think Max is spitting out the facts, or do you think Max is just complaining?
He is kind of right.
So
and also,
you agree with Max for once, but go ahead.
well, this new regulations, these cars are actually slower.
You probably remember
So
2014 when the new regs came in for that year, the cars were slower than the 2013 predecessors.
yeah, because it was a whole new set of regulations, and they started the hybrid system.
Combine that with less downforce. Yeah, you got the extra torque and the straight line speed, but when cornering, yeah, the lap times are going to fall off when you corner.
Yeah.
So, Ahmad, to your point, I feel like we're going to see. I feel like we're going to see that this year, a repeat of what we saw in 2014.
You can blame the FIA for that because the whole point of this is to have closer racing involved. You already know how 2023, 2024 came about, so that's kind of why.
So basically, what you're saying is George Russell's going to win the title in a fight with Kimi Antonelli.
Dude, if I see that happening, that'd be great.
Exactly.
But it's not really. But here's the thing, though. When it comes to that, though, I mean, Mercedes isn't the only team that I'm looking at, though. I'm also looking at Red Bull, McLaren, and Ferrari, obviously.
Well, out of those teams that you just mentioned, even though the season hasn't, as of this recording, February 15th, 2026, as of this recording, the season hasn't started yet. We still got a few weeks' time before the season opener in Australia. Even though it's still early, like super early, Ahmad, with the teams you just mentioned, who will come out on top? Come Abu Dhabi.
We still have another week of testing, so at this point, it's really hard for me to say.
Damn,
I would want to say we still have like another week of testing, basically, I think, this week. But like I said, it's hard for me to really say because the first week is not just not necessarily like, testing to see like which car's quicker or whatever. Because obviously the top runners are hiding their pace away. They're not going full on pace. It's just testing to see how everything works, how the car works and whatnot. So I can't really answer that question fully, at least not until the second week is up and until like whatever happens in Melbourne, whatever happens there happens.
I don't want to beat around the bush. It's going to be Mercedes, just like Hamilton Rosberg in 2014 when that title fight went down. Dave, I'm sure you remember that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So basically what's going to happen is George Russell and Kimi Antonelli are literally going to be enemies. They're literally going to be like two breathing dragons, and they're going to burn up the entire field.
I love how you say that as if they haven't even learned, like Mercedes has not learned from that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
Because you understand, ever since 2016, ever since 2017 became like a thing, a lot of team orders had to be made because of that reason. So you can't really say that we're going to have like, bad blood between Kimi and George.
I know that, but I'm just kidding with y'all. It's gonna be a McLaren showdown. I think that Max's might be slow in the car in the Ford because the Fords are gonna be awful with their downforce. I feel like Lando might have a good shot at going back to back, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I could see Oscar Piastri coming out on top.
So you're saying Oscar is going to redeem himself after coming close last year? He'll come out on top this year.
Yes.
If he does that, he'll be the first Australian since 1980 to win the world title. Alan Jones was the last one to do it with Williams. And the first title for Williams, too.
Mark Webber never got the chance.
He could have
Huh.
2010,
So bad.
but fell short.
Blame Sebastian.
Yeah, because Seb was racing him and was more consistent.
And then didn't
Yeah,
they
but
crash in
imagine if,
Turkey 2010? And he was like, what the
Yeah.
bleep are we doing here? What a stupid action!
Now I have a
Yeah, it was something along the lines of I'm going home, you.
yep.
Wait, did you just bleep yourself?
Absolutely not. I did bleep myself, man.
What the heck?
Hey, that's less work for me. Thank you,
You're
Ahmad.
welcome. You're not gonna be canceled. Not
What?
yet, at least.
Wait, what?
You won't be canceled yet.
Mic drop.
Tonight's not your night yet, Calvin. But it will come eventually.
Should I be scaled?
So,
Like I just devoured my entire pizza from stress eating a lot. Now I'm still stress eating right now. Now I'm eating sushi.
You're gonna hate me for saying this, but I do not like sushi.
Not
me
surprising.
neither.
I also don't like sushi.
Hey, I'm not the only one. Good to know.
All right, good night, people.
Wait, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Don't
We've got
leave.
more topics to discuss. And one of those
You
topics,
gotta stay there.
well, continuing what, baby, you said Oscar Piastri will do it. And Ahmad, as for you, who'd you say it was again? Forgive me, because I don't think I mentioned this earlier. I'm running on almost 30 hours with no sleep.
Noted.
So, can you explain again who will come out on top? Come out with Abby?
I never even answered that question at all.
Well, answer it then.
I just said it's too early to really say.
Too late or too
Well, it's too early for me to say. No, I won't really say much at all until the second week occurs. Then I'll know who truly is a driver to really pick and choose.
Dave, didn't you say, to quote Rush, we'll see after 5 races?
Yes.
You still stand by that, do you?
I mean, I think it's at least a good indicator to see kind of a base of where the teams kind of lie. I mean, testing alone does not give you anything. Like Ahmad said, it's just to let the teams see how everything works.
Saundra, you have anything to add to that?
My take is we were talking about who we think will get the championship this year.
You're correct.
I believe. Okay. I
If you
wasn't
say
fully paying
Sainz,
attention.
you say Carlos Sainz.
You already know I would say
Oh.
Carlos. You already know I would go for Carlos.
If that be the case, it'd be Williams' first title since 1997.
You already know I want to say Sainz, but it could be anyone. Yeah. No need yeah.
Don't tell Will this. Don't say this in front of Will.
Why?
I don't know who this Will guy is, but he sounds cool.
Will is Lando's engineer.
My bad. Didn't mean to curse. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to not curse during podcast episodes. There was one where I didn't curse the entire time. Calvin and Jess both can vouch for that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
you went through the whole podcast without swearing once.
unfortunately, I'm the one that cussed a lot.
Well, you haven't cussed in this podcast a lot. You haven't cussed a lot in this podcast as of yet, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, well, when we get to the Daytona 500, it's gonna go down.
Yeah, I already know when it comes to talking about tonight's 500, I won't really watch my mouth, but I will try at the same time so I don't swear.
I'm
a whole
gonna
lot.
try too.
No,
I've only
dude,
said
let
two
loose.
swear words. I've only said 2 swear words the entire podcast.
As far as this one is
Okay.
concerned, but there was one podcast
This
where you sweared literally every 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What was that?
Saundra, you can be proud.
That was my friend Christine said the Cybertruck move. He pointed at a dumpster and said the Cybertruck move.
I was really hoping you say that'd be you, but never mind. Yeah, you disappoint me though.
Hey, at least I don't drive like Joshua Pierce.
Yeah, you do.
Damn.
Wait, are you saying I do?
Yeah, you just failed to admit it, Jess. I'm sorry.
Dang it. No. You know what I can do?
Oh.
I can beat
no.
Cody wearing a go-kart.
You told me this, Ahmad.
Oh,
I'm going
God.
to tell you. You better run. Like now.
Dude, as
no.
someone just scared of women, I will not be afraid to run.
I mean, some men are afraid of women. That's okay. I'm afraid of men sometimes.
I was once engaged to a Korean.
You know who else I'm better than? I'm better than Riley Herbst because Riley Herbst is terrible. And the only reason why he's in the Cup Series is because his father owns the charter, I believe.
You know who else is terrible?
What? Who?
Oh, no.
It's your mom.
Hey, Riley Herbst scored a top 10 today, okay? That counts for something.
Albeit while crashing. Let's not celebrate that. That's like Sonny Hayes celebrating last place.
Fair enough.
Or
Don't
celebrating a point, but they passed Stroll.
Yup.
Because they
Oh,
Four
yeah.
seconds behind pace. Let's go.
in the last episode, remember?
Yeah, I remember that. And I said that Joshua hasn't won anything.
Oh,
Dave,
that's right.
speaking of which, you've seen F1, and I'm sure you've seen Rush 1,000 times. Which of the two do you prefer, and which of the two is the better F1 related movie? I think.
Oh my god.
I think I said this before, but I would still put Rush.
Called it. Wait,
I knew it. I
Ahmad,
saw that coming from a mile away.
Ahmad, you said you've seen Rush too.
I've
correct?
never seen.
What'd you say,
Yeah,
Sandra?
I've seen most of it.
What'd you say, Sandra?
I've never seen Rush, so I can't necessarily put which
Me
one is on top.
I'm
Except I
missing
know
out.
the
I'm
F1
missing out big time.
except the F1 movie was amazing, and I've seen it 3 times.
I've seen it twice.
I've seen it 3 times.
You've seen it more than I
I
have.
wonder what Sooner Steiner would be like. Do not smash my door.
Yeah, do not smash my door.
Dude, not gonna lie.
He does not smash.
Sushi.
He does not
Not gonna lie.
smash.
Oh,
my
by the
door.
way, this may or may not be posted after the new season, but Drive to Survive, February 27th.
Yes, let's go. And I get to pay for my Apple TV subscription. Let's
Mark your
go.
calendars,
Woohoo!
y'all. New season of Drive to Survive is coming out February 27th. Mark your calendars, y'all.
I'm ready.
Yeah, but some of us don't have Netflix.
I thought you had Netflix.
You can steal your parents' Netflix. Is cool.
I don't remember the password to my mama's Netflix.
Ooh.
Dude, there's this thing called asking directly for the password, or no, just threaten. No, just threaten her point blank with a Nerf gun, saying, "Give me that password right now."
Okay, I
Okay,
can't do that
okay.
to my mom. I can't do that
Okay.
to my
I don't want
mom.
to laugh. I don't want to laugh. You better get that.
You just did, like,
password
3
now,
times.
Or you're fired.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you, Jess?
Ahmad, do you have any idea what you've done in the last podcast recording?
You're welcome.
No.
Oh, Lord.
No,
What happened?
no, you're welcome. Oh, you see what I deal with every day? Or almost every day?
Listen, I was stressed out all day from sim racing all morning, Calvin. I need this.
I don't drive. Yeah, hey, at least my name isn't Cody Ware and I get paid to do this.
At least her name's not Angela Baxarini.
yeah. I want to cuss so bad, but I don't want to do it here.
I recommend you don't.
Dude,
Again.
give all the editing skills to Calvin. So let loose.
I'm not doing it now, but I'm just gonna say it here.
But there was something
At
I want
least
to
I'm
touch
better
on
than Joshua
regarding
Pierce.
what went down earlier before we recorded the session. I don't want to get too much into detail on what went down for personal reasons. though I do have something in mind that I want to say out loud, and y'all can sound off as well. But for the meantime, though, like I said, Ahmad, do you realize what you've done in the last episode?
Wait, what? Wait, is this what you wanted to talk about?
Yes.
I thought you were going about the topic of what you wanted to say, dude.
As a matter of fact, yes. Tell you what,
Dude, I was zoned out eating my
Damn it.
sushi the
I
whole
was
time.
going to ask, honey, I was going to ask which of the two you preferred regarding F1 or Rush. I just remembered you haven't watched Rush yet, so I can't even ask that. Not
I
yet.
haven't watched it yet. Yeah. Guess what? This has been like the craziest. Like this. Like I don't want to talk about the Daytona 500 right now, but it went pretty bad.
We're going to get into it.
Oh yeah, that's when the cussing's really gonna come out.
But of course, I want to keep talking about F1 while Dave is on here because Dave, like you said before you got on here, you have to get up early in the morning, so that's why I want to get the F1 stuff out of the way right now. To quote Rush, we'll see after 5 races on which team will be the team to beat. We've seen it last year. McLaren, we thought that they were going to come out on top, and well, they did. And then later on in the season, we thought that Red Bull were making a comeback with Max Verstappen, which he was. He could have been in contention, but at that moment, it was already too late.
It was too late. Hey, if this was me as Lando Norris in my B main, I wouldn't have won. Max still would have won.
Either way, Lando Norris, world champion for the first time in his career. And McLaren,
Let's go.
back-to-back contentious championship. And the first double since 1998.
Could have won it in 2000.
And get this.
In 2007, but again,
In 19
Spygate happened.
In 1998, Lando Norris wasn't even born yet.
Neither was Alex, and neither was I. Neither were all of us.
Well,
except for Dave.
Dave.
I said except for Dave. Did you not hear what I just said?
Because Dave is the only exception. Speaking of which, Dave, we talked on the best teams on the grid, or the best livery. What team has the not so good looking livery this year?
I think he needs glasses on to really see what he's looking at here. He's trying to go full on detail
Come on.
of everything. Dude, the suspense is killing me, dude.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Okay, hey, I'm putting my
Hold
input
on.
on the worst
Yeah.
livery. I'm putting my input on the worst livery right here, right now. Audi. Looks like a freaking battery.
Yes! Saundra gets it. Yes!
Yes.
Thank you.
The Audi
also said
looks
the same
like
thing.
a Duracell battery.
I told him to.
I wish I can go to you and give you the biggest high five, Saundra. Oh my god.
Like, so basically what can we do is we could plug it into Angelo's system and get all the negative crap out of it.
Dude, I don't need the negative vibes. We're just gonna like erase all that, just knock it out the window
Yes.
at this point.
Yes. We could just take the battery. I could use that to charge my phone.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be like a year full of like battery life for you.
I'm like pretty full, but like if it was like really low, I plug it into the system.
I could use a charger.
Okay,
Mine's
what'd you
dead.
Mine's dying. Mine's a 53. Herbie alert. My phone's a
God
53.
damn it, my phone's at 30.
Alert. Oh, 52, never mind. Calvin, I learned a bit
73, I'm
about
good.
trains.
I'm
I'm at 52. I'm at 52.
boy.
But it's okay.
While we
I know a little bit more about train watching. But I know we want to continue with
Tyler
the
Reddick's
talk
car
about trains later.
itself has passed tech, and the tech of the engine is going to take another hour or so. So that means BJ McLeod is going to be your last place finisher.
That's rough. I really
Again.
wanted first through ninth to get DQ so Bubba could win.
I wish we could do that, but again, hey, we can use the thing about Anthony Alfredo that got him knocked out, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Damn, I really don't like the idea of pursuing.
So, like, what do you think would happen if, like,
I'm okay.
we're getting
okay.
off topic here? Let's keep going.
Let's keep going about F1. That's the topic we were on, but then we got a little sidetracked.
Yeah, we got a little carried away there. Sorry about that, guys.
What's Dave's answer about the worst livery for F1 this year?
We're still
worst
waiting
livery.
on that.
I'm
Dave.
I'm sticking with Audi.
Dave, do I need to get Godzilla in here to
No,
roar
it's-
so you can wake up?
No, it's
Okay,
definitely
good.
no, it's definitely Audi. I don't know why they have like a hard line like splitting.
Exactly.
I think
wait.
they're like it's because like they don't have that many sponsors, you know, considering like how new the team is, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that could
Right,
always
right,
change
yeah.
in the next couple of years. But still, their livery looks like a dang battery.
Yeah,
They
it's still
should be
pretty
an
funny.
It's a Duracell battery. It's gonna be the energy.
They
I
should
don't
just-
know. I don't think its batteries are gonna last long this year.
I mean, that was Williams.
Wait.
Yeah, but hey, look how decent they did last year. You know, Carlos got himself 3 podiums.
But he did pull a Sunny Hayes.
Austria.
In new team, he's got to get used to it. You know, like Lewis having to get used to Ferrari. Chris is right.
Mhm.
There's no use getting used to Ferrari.
Which one?
In Ferrari.
I have to admit, his current strategy might work for getting used to Ferrari. You know, counter a curse by getting a second curse.
The Kim Kardashian. The Kardashian
Ladies and
curse.
gentlemen, if you're wondering who that was in the background, that was Saundra's roommate, Chris.
Well, he lives in the apartment across the hall from me. Oh, I said it. Ah, crap, I swear.
Oh, she said a swear word. She said a word. She said it.
What?
Calvin,
What did I
edit this
say?
right now.
That's only 3 times this podcast episode, so it's much better than usual.
I didn't even hear. I did not hear the first 2 times. Whoops.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time I sweared. It's okay, I'm trying to
Man.
keep it to a minimum, so there's not a whole lot of bleeping that Calvin has to do.
Man, hey. At least I can drive better than Cody Ware.
Fair enough. Hey, Cody Ware got a top 20 today. That I don't think we need to be celebrating that.
We don't need to
None of us
celebrate
like
that.
a woman
That's
beater.
horrible. Newsflash.
Oh,
No,
wait.
newsflash.
That's
Hold
why I
on.
said no, we don't need to celebrate that because he's
You
a
don't
woman
need to
beater. We don't
celebrate
like
that.
women
No
beaters.
way. That's nothing to celebrate. That's like celebrating
What?
last place. That's not fun. Unless your name is Brock Beard.
Wait, hold on, everyone. There is like a question that I want to ask all of you guys actually, because this has been in my head for like a little bit.
Is it?
Okay.
So, do you think that Fernando Alonso will retire this year? Yes or no?
Yes.
At least one more year.
I think it's a possibility, but you never know.
Hey, you know what we can do? Let's kick Lance Stroll out of his seat.
Yeah.
Dude,
think
yeah.
Dave, I think we've been talking about that for the last how many months now?
Months. More than that.
More like years.
God, so basically
We
ever
don't
since he came
really
back to
like
the F1 is what you're
Lance
saying. So like so you understand though, if Lance Stroll gets booted, then there goes Lawrence Stroll and there goes Aston Martin itself. Because technically Lawrence runs that brand for F1.
He's right.
Yeah, doesn't
That
his
means
like
we
dad
get
or
to-
something run that?
You be
I mean, if we really think about it though, you know, wherever Lance goes, or vice versa, whatever Lance goes or Lawrence goes, you know, they'll both follow each other. So, you know.
Yeah.
They say
Yeah,
that
fair.
they say that their skills alone will work, but sometimes money shouts louder.
Right.
It's like this.
I mean,
Hi,
you never
I'm
actually
Lawrence
know.
Stroll. I like money.
Mr. Krabs
It's
looking
either
at us.
daddy's money or granddaddy's money, one of the two.
At least I have better performances than Lance Stroll has all year.
But there is, speaking of Lance Stroll, though, I did see in the some newsletters that Gunther Steiner like commented about Lance Stroll. He's indirectly saying that Lance Stroll sucks and he doesn't belong in F1. Indirectly saying that too, because like when I say indirectly, like his exact words were, so Lawrence Stroll can't ignore Lance forever. That's like the comment that he quoted.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Like, yeah,
Right.
that's the only thing. Lance can't be ignored forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lance just doesn't perform that very great in F1.
I swear, if you could put me in there, I can compete.
Granted, he got
points
podiums
week in and week out.
in a pole position, which was Turkey in 2020, which Dave, we talked about this.
That was years ago.
And also luck.
Aston Martin.
Dave, you want to tell the viewers, or do you want to tell the listeners? I mean, again, I'm running on 30 hours of no sleep, so work with me here.
No, Blame.
Dave,
Yo, Brooklyn.
what was I going to say? Oh, can you tell the listeners of what you call Lance Stroll?
What? A window licker?
Yes.
I'm glad I'm drinking
Or
Smirnoff right now.
or a nepo baby?
Well, that's
No. That makes sense though.
Did you say Nepo baby? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nepo baby.
Well, I mean,
Puppy monkey.
we all know no other team would take him. That's why he's still there.
Wait, Dave, let me stop you real quick. Saundra, was that you saying puppy monkey baby?
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
God.
Oh my god.
New Kickstart commercial with the puppy monkey baby.
We need that commercial back.
I just saw it the other day on YouTube.
No, we need a no, viral, like on TV is what I mean, like a common commercial at this point.
No.
Fair enough.
So maybe
Anyways,
Lance
sorry,
Stroll-
Dave.
Maybe Lance Stroll can kick Angelo so hard that he'll never regret it. I don't think he has the guts of steel to do it.
Dude, you're talking to a rental karting driver, basically going one-on-one with an F1 driver. Like, that's a huge difference right there.
I know that.
Yeah.
But still, I bet you I can be driving better than Lance Stroll in a go-kart.
We'll find out.
Fair enough. I mean, that's a possibility.
You know who else is a window licker? Cody Ware.
My dog Piper.
Cody Ware. Nobody likes Cody Ware.
No, who would like a woman beater?
We're still on a topic of
Nobody.
Cody Ware.
Oh, I don't want to deal with
No.
that.
Don't like that. Don't like that name.
If he did what he did to other women in Pocono, yeah, we're gonna have a big problem.
Ahmad, do you want to know why they keep bringing up Cody Ware?
Is it because of Daytona or like I'm confused?
No. Something that happened a few years ago. I'm gonna let the ladies take the floor and let them explain the situation.
It's all about the ladies. Oh no, bro.
Come on. So, Cody Ware was arrested in, I think, was it 2023, I believe, and he got arrested because I think he beat
Strangled and beat his girlfriend.
Wait, what did he do?
He literally beat his girlfriend. And I think the report said he also strangled her.
Oh,
so
God.
domestic violence on top of attempted murder, basically. Okay, cool.
So,
Nobody wants that.
nah, that's why we don't like Cody.
Nobody likes him. Nobody. And if Cody Ware did what he did to me, yeah, I'm filing charges in a heartbeat.
Oh, 1,000%.
And that motherfucker can get suspended suspended indefinitely from NASCAR, banned from NASCAR for life, and yeah,
I mean, he kind of did.
he did, but then he got reinstated, and his brother is also a criminal himself.
Oh, I can't remember his brother's
Oh.
name.
There's one last thing, because Dave, I really don't want to hold you up any longer, because like you said, you gotta go to bed. You gotta be up early in the morning. So I want to touch on one more thing that's F1 related before I let you go for the night. You and I both are those Hamilton diehards, and we all know how last year's season went with him. Can you explain how last year went? Basically, sum up the whole year and how you felt as a Hamilton fan.
Just horrendous.
Yeah, just absolute shit. That's all I can say.
No podiums, not a single podium. If you exclude his
Wait,
win in China,
I was like, don't
Dave,
forget
it's a
about
Ferrari.
excluding that, not a single podium finish. His first time ever in his
Nope.
career that he's gone through a whole season without a podium finish. I heard
Yeah, I need a drink on
that the
that.
reason why Lewis and the Ferrari team as a whole, the reason why the performance in stat sheets show mediocre results was so they can focus on the 2026 development work. Do y'all believe
Oh
in
my
that
God,
theory?
really?
Yeah, that I already knew about.
Right?
The second that they stopped upgrades with Ferrari in 2025, I was like, yeah, they're screwed for the rest of the year.
You think?
I mean, I understand why, but at the same time, not really, especially too if they're trying to maintain P2 for the standings.
No,
What's
exactly.
that?
And Dave, your
Yes, the
stances on it
captain.
of what we just mentioned?
What's that?
Your stances on what we just mentioned?
I mean, I really don't have anything else to add.
Because it was that bad?
Yeah.
Well, you know what else is bad?
What is bad?
Allow me to tell you. I'm
And
sure,
that is.
I'm sure listeners who are listening to this episode have been bullied maybe once, twice, or maybe never, or maybe more than twice in their life. Even so, bullying, whether it's in-person bullying or cyberbullying, either way, not fun. And it's not cool when you bully someone because you never know what that person is going through. You get what I mean?
Absolutely, 1,000%.
So
You
Dave,
literally don't know what anyone's through. Like,
so Dave,
seriously, why bully someone you don't know what they're going through in life?
exactly. And Dave,
No
It's wrong.
I'm just gonna skip.
matter if it's
I'm just gonna for now skip the Daytona 500 because you don't follow NASCAR like I do, or my baby bear does, or Saundra does. Ahmad, you used to be a NASCAR fan, but as you mentioned in the last episode, you shifted more to F1 and NASCAR faded out. Once Jeff Gordon retired, you retired, from what I can recall. So for you both sake, I'm just gonna skip what happened in the 500 and just touch on the bullying spectrum. I'm not mentioning names for personal reasons or what went down again for personal reasons, but I will say this. I think for the NASCAR fans out there and ladies, my baby bear and Sandra, I'm pretty sure y'all remember Phoenix a few years ago where Mike Joy on the broadcast called out the keyboard warriors.
Yes.
I think I remember that.
Unfortunately, we live in a world where, especially in the NASCAR fan base, where we live in a world where there was nonstop keyboard warriors, and that's sad. And
It is.
Facebook is no exception.
Oh, exactly.
Because
No,
if Bubba won today, NASCAR on Facebook would have exploded for all the wrong reasons.
again, I'm keeping things personal because I don't want to get
Too into detail,
hmm
especially on the podcast.
Yes, I'm trying to word this. How do I word this? So after the 500 concluded, after the Daytona 500 concluded, my beta bear came up with a solution to solve the finish on how they could have played out under an alternative point system.
Yep.
And let's just say that
People didn't like that.
they didn't. To the point where my baby bear unfortunately got bullied on. And it's sad.
It is, because I've been through that before.
As have I. Dave, Ahmad, have you both been bullied before?
Oh yeah, plenty of times, yeah.
Dave, what about you? Dave, what about you? Have you been bullied before?
I think he's crying. Yeah, he's crying.
Not since I was little, but not anything recent.
But either way, you've been bullied before.
Yes.
So we all have. Everyone in this circle has been bullied at one way or another in some shape or form.
Oh, let's not go back to my second grade one, please. He was not acting like a champion. I can tell you that much.
Well, for your sake, my puppos, we're not going to go into detail on that. Same time,
Thank God.
express how you felt when you were bullied in the moment and how you felt afterwards.
I was pointing out the finish to the Daytona 500, where I was like, okay, let's throw the caution with 1 lap to go. And they did this in 2014 and 2015. They threw the caution on the last lap.
And 2000.
Ahmad, do you remember the 2014 Daytona 500? They threw 2014. Yeah, it was like rain delayed and they threw the caution on the last lap when people started wrecking.
I think I've seen something like that before. It's been a while since I've watched NASCAR, so.
2015. There's another one. 2015. Jeff Gordon's final Daytona 500. He wrecked on the last lap and they threw a caution.
2021, another one.
I don't know what my point is ending under caution. Okay, which one was it?
2021 is another one.
Ending under caution is like okay, but if you do it a lot all the time, like it's not going to be fun anymore.
And from what I've gathered throughout my years of living, the more bullying takes place, again, according to what I've gathered, the more that person who gets bullied loses interest on whatever it is they're into. And baby, I recall you saying before we got on the podcast for this recording that you were literally straight up considering quitting NASCAR. Is that true?
Yes, I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking of getting into like IndyCar. I had a science teacher in 7th grade that was very big into IndyCar. I don't know if she still is or not. But she even like I have an IndyCar diecast and I have an autograph from Mario Andretti.
The Mario Andretti.
She runs in the Mario Andretti, yes. Like that's something cool. That's something cool, though. Never get to see that. He has won the Daytona 500 before in 1967.
He made a cameo appearance in colors at the Tiebreaker race in LA. Folks, if you're wondering, in the car seat,
Mario Andretti knows my name.
In LA, that the race car with the number 11 on it, that's the Mario Andretti, voiced by the Mario Andretti himself, in the same paint job as he drove to victory lane in the 1967 Daytona 500. Easter egg. That's an Easter egg for you. If y'all didn't know that, you learn something new every day. And speaking of that movie,
Like, you know, like what
20 in June 9th.
turns 20. And I hear there's rumors there's going to be a re-release of the film, and you know I'm so going. I'm so going.
But back to the topic on the bullying subject. Um, Once again, honey, how did that? What were your emotions?
I was literally in tears when that happened. I said some not so nice names, and it was very like it made me really like angry and already pissed off at what happened during the race, and it got me even more pissed off than what I already am.
Right after I saw that, I stepped in and stood up for you, honey.
Why thank you. Why thank you. I really appreciate that.
And my puppos,
I just don't want to be in a bad mood all the time. You don't want to see me in a bad mood. Nobody wants to see. I'm always a happy person.
which you are,
And it's very rare to see me down.
let alone this down. But
My mom got
unfortunately, folks,
my mom got me something that like if I can talk about my negative emotions, I could just put it in a journal and say how I'm feeling. I think that should help.
you know, someone told me the exact same thing.
Just remember that this type of behavior will not be accepted.
Not today, not tomorrow, never.
Ever. Just don't do it, kids.
Stop bullying. Bullying's bad, McCoy. You shouldn't do bullying. If you bully, you're bad because bullying's bad, McCoy.
Yeah. I mean, I hate bullying.
We all do.
Yes. I'm a strong believer that you just never know what people are going through. So, you know, just always be kind to everyone.
Saundra, your turn. Saundra, your turn. Someone cue that waiting jingle from Sonic, the old Sonic games from the early 90s. Someone cue that someone cue that waiting jingle.
Wrong one. Wait. Wait. Wrong one. Wait.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get copyrighted now. This is now copyrighted now. So
I meant the wrong one. Oh God, I am stupid, dude. I am so stupid. I'm so sorry.
Arch!
I was trying to oh my God. I can't speak anymore. Oh my God. The timing of that couldn't have been any more awful. Oh my God.
At least my name isn't Shadow the Hedgehog is like a meanie.
Well, he's an anti-hero. He has his reasons for it. If you don't know, if you do know, you know. But if you don't know, play Sonic Adventure 2 or watch gameplay footage of Sonic Adventure 2. Or just watch Sonic the Hedgehog. Just watch the movie Sonic 3.
Wait, but why isn't Saundra talking?
Either she is in the middle of something or she straight up dozed off.
Yeah, no, you're right. She fell asleep.
Andre, are you drooling on Bryce?
More like drooling over Carlos Sainz.
Because he's a smooth operator.
Oh.
Sorry, I stepped away for a minute.
You
You had to
okay?
step away?
Yeah, I'm good. I just
While
run
you
to
were
the restroom.
drooling on Carlos Sainz.
No, I wasn't even in the.
Anyway,
Excuse me, Miss. Yeah.
anyway, Saundra,
Oh
can
my God.
you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Can you explain how bullying affects not only yourself, but also people that you see, and basically how bullying affects this economy?
It.
Basically, how it affects the world.
Oh.
That's a better way, but how it affects the world.
It can literally affect people's everyday. Like it can affect their mental health. It can affect how they perceive the world and like their perspective on the world of people who are absolute butts to everyone. Like it can make people that are being bullied not want to go outside and not want to socialize and just stay inside all the time.
That's not healthy.
Mm-mm.
Stay inside all day. No way.
It isn't. Trust me. I'd still get freaking cyberbullied. I mean, it's simply it's not okay what people are doing. It's really stupid.
I feel bad for JJ Yaley not making the Daytona 500.
I say the same thing.
Exactly.
Maybe you did an interview with him.
That I did.
Cool. How'd that go?
Pushing that to the side, focusing on the subject, which is the bullying stuff. Saundra,
Okay.
can you explain, if you don't mind, can you explain your bullying experience? If you don't want to, that's okay. You can only explain very little, but not too much into detail, if that makes sense. Again, if you don't want to, that's fine.
It's mostly cyberbullying when people, like when I say something in a group chat and people just blow it out of proportion and just start to talk crap about me or calling me names, and especially more towards my looks. As of recently, people in a group chat have been calling me Beaver because of the way my teeth look. Now that's all the more detail I'm gonna go into.
And when you are
The world is nasty.
what'd you say, honey?
The world is nasty.
It is.
There are not so nice people in this world.
It's rare to come across the nice ones and courteous ones. It's super rare. Now, Sandra, if you don't mind, touching on what you said moments ago, when you were bullied, how did that make you feel? What emotions were you going through?
Very, very upset, like angry and wanting to murder people. Not necessarily unalive them, but strangle people. You know? Made me just very not okay. Very much. Yeah.
And when you were bullied, do those moments still stay with you to this day?
Yeah, sometimes.
Baby, does the same apply to you?
Yes, it really does.
You all right?
I'm all right.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just hanging out.
Baby, what's going on? What's on your mind?
I'm just thinking about like what happened today was not that fun. And you know what I said, like about the Daytona 500, like if this was 2006, do you think they would have thrown the caution right away?
They did it. They did it in this race 20 years ago. So yeah,
So, like, so you're saying if this was like the 2000s, like, would they throw the caution?
Mhm.
Like, who would be screaming caution?
Well, the NASCAR officials.
Exactly. Maybe the NASCAR officials are watching the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix.
That's a classic, by the way. But Ahmad, jumping to you, when you were bullied, how did that make you feel? Like, what emotions were you going through when you were bullied?
Oh boy. Honestly, this question I haven't been asked of in quite a long time, to be honest. At least not as my therapist. But anyways, minus that. Yeah. So over time, and I think like the peak of bullying like escalated with me. I'd say at around like middle school to at least some parts of high school, I guess, but mostly around middle school. It honestly made me feel like like I wasn't cared for, like I wasn't loved, like I wasn't even uh like I just didn't belong. All the bad things that those like the top three things that like I thought in my head about myself. And there was honestly I couldn't really like fight through it myself just because I was practically alone most of my years, my middle school days anyways. Even though I had friends, whatever, I still had to go through it alone. So yeah, honestly, I guess, lonely too is another thing. Just because like I said, I just had to go through it all alone. And yeah. Um it was definitely something that I alone uh struggle with for I'd say most of my life. And surprisingly, it's been happening to me too. Like even like in more recent days now, it still happens to me till this day, surprisingly. But I learned from those, and I already know how to fight through them compared to how I was getting through them in middle school. So, but yeah, back then it made me feel like those top four things.
Not wanted, not important, and you felt neglect.
Loneliness, yeah, felt lonely, and yeah, overall, I just felt like I just didn't belong.
I had the same thing happen to me when I was in school, which reminds me, honey, what Ahmad just said, did you go through the same thing?
Um, not the whole thing, but like I never got like the whole thing. Like I never had like it was mostly second grade though. Second grade was like absolute hell for me.
Did it last the entirety of seventh grade, second grade?
Yeah, it was second grade. Like the majority of it, yes.
The beginning of the year or all the way to the end of the year? Or at least past the halfway mark?
Yeah, it was like the whole entire year.
Whoa.
It was not freaking fun. It was not fun.
All right, so honey, I touched on you on the bullying side. Saundra, same with you. Which reminds you, Saundra, when you were in school, did you felt the same thing what my baby bear and Ahmad felt?
No, not really.
Well then.
Dave?
Yep.
Without going too much into detail, can you explain your bullying experience?
I mean, mine, it felt more constant fear.
Fear of neglect or something else?
I mean, I guess, yeah, it's like, yeah.
And while you were being bullied, how did that make you feel? What emotions were you going through?
Like I said, fearful, just not understanding, what did I do to this person? Um, things like that.
What do you do to overcome the bullying stuff?
I mean, I mostly just avoided that person at all costs.
I do the. This is one of the reasons why I isolate from people because of anticipation of being bullied, being targeted, and just being put down. It takes a toll on your mental health. It does. Coming from someone who's been bullied countless times, es- especially oh my early years of high school, it's never fun. I think I speak for everyone here and to the listeners out there who have been bullied before. We've seen it, we've experienced it.
You're not alone.
When a person gets bullied, because like we've said, you don't know what that person you're bullying is going through. Because when you bully that other person, what are the chances he or she will lose interest in a certain hobby, lose interest in hanging out with friends and family? And worst case scenario, I'm not going to say what those are, but you get the hint when I say worst case scenario. Again, I'm not saying those out loud. So to sum it up, do any of you have anything to say on the bullying matter, and what can you give what y'all can give the listeners who are listening to this portion of the podcast advice and how to cope and how to
Don't listen.
push through? What'd you say, Sandra?
Don't listen. Don't listen to the bullies. Do be you. Ignore them. They, yeah. Don't acknowledge them. Don't interact with them. Just ignore them. Pretty much.
Or if you're online, you better block them.
Yeah, I'd say just all the above on what they said. And also do what I do sometimes. Just go to the gym. That'll help your mental health a little bit too. And, I'm not just saying it just to be funny too. Like, genuinely, the gym does help. It does wonders for you.
Yeah, I agree with all they said. I don't have anything else to add.
What do you want to add to conclude your portion of being in the podcast? Because again, I don't want to keep you on any longer because, like I keep saying, time and time again, you have to be up at a certain time in the morning.
Yeah, just be kind to everyone. Yeah, just be kind to everyone because, like I said, you just never know what people are going through.
Mm-mm. And that's your final piece of advice to the listeners, Dave.
Yep.
We've covered up stuff on F1 and we touched on the bullying stuff. Like I said, the NASCAR stuff, like I said, you're not really into, as you admitted in a few podcasts a while ago. I think it was 2 years ago you said that you don't watch NASCAR. But let me ask you this before I let
Mhm.
you get to bed. Will you watch the biggest race of the year, at least, which is the
Was
Daytona?
that the 500?
Yep, the Daytona 500.
No, I never watched it.
Wait, what?
Never watched it.
Are you interested in watching it at some point?
No.
F1's F1 is where it's at, isn't it?
Yes.
Which reminds me, I have a question for you, Dave. This actually goes off to all of you now that I just thought about this. Here's a debate. Which is the better motorsport? NASCAR or Formula One? Dave, starting with you.
F1.
I knew it. Ladies,
F1. All the way.
Okay, I haven't been watching F1 for as long as I have been watching NASCAR, but Both are good, but I still prefer my NASCAR.
Ahmad?
Hey,
Da 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 da
That is
da
my
da
question.
da 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 da.
George!
That answers my question. Now, what were you saying, my baby bear?
I was screaming, George!
No, the point before that.
I was. Here's the at least F1 sometimes doesn't make stupid bullshit calls, unlike NASCAR.
Well, Dave, I'm thinking of a certain race and a certain call. You know what you know what race I'm thinking of right now. Ahmad, you
Yeah.
know. Do you? Do you? Huh? Do you?
Do you ever feel like your plastic bag drifting through the wind?
I'll give you a hint. Half a decade ago. Or do you just straight up want me to say it?
Wait, were you talking to Dave still, or
I'm talking to every single one of y'all. Do you want me to say
you might as
the
well just say it because we're all quiet, so you might as well just say it at this point.
Dave, you know?
I'm pretty sure I do know, but you can say it.
Abu Dhabi 2021.
That was the worst. Worst F1 race ever.
Hamilton's
If you're
won
a
eight
Lewis fan, then yeah.
Hamilton's won 8 championships. I don't want to hear it.
Who the oh, that was just. I was gonna say I knew that wasn't me this time.
It went like, but yeah, like Verstappen's got like 3, so screw that.
Either way, I'm going to make this quick because one, mind you, no sleep last night. As this, no sleep. I'm running on over 30 hours of no sleep. Not even a wink of sleep. So I'm going to make this quick. I'm trying my best not to doze off right now. So, baby, Saundra, y'all wanted to discuss the Daytona 500 real quick? Well, the floor is yours. Ladies, take it away.
Um, well, it did not go as well for everybody.
Y'all,
It was pretty
you're gonna
bad.
mess up with that sound effect, aren't you?
I might
Oh, you will. Actually, no.
say what again?
Can y'all go over the whole speed week and the Clash? Even though it was in Bowman Gray, but still. Can y'all can you both go over what went down in the NASCAR world as of this year? From the Clash up to the 500 to wrap it up?
Well, we were supposed to have the Clash on Sunday, but they had another big snowstorm. It covered the entire track, and we had to postpone that thing to Wednesday.
Not the first time.
And you know what was even worse? They had to boot that off of network television and put it on FS2. Like, that's ridiculous, though, to be honest. But hey, at least Ryan Preece got the Clash win. Boy, that was awesome. I was like, let's go, inspirational Preece. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to head out. Good night, everyone.
All right.
Night, Dave.
He's
Bye, Dave.
I had my head out. Night, Dave.
Jesus Christ, yes.
And now it's just the 4 of us.
The final 4.
Yeah, and guess what? The playoffs are no more.
That I'm happy about. I want to say my take on the 500 real quick. Good race, not as chaotic as what the 500 normally is. Congratulations to Tyler Reddick, but damn, Toyota really messed up on pit strategy with 20 to go. I'm happy Bubba got a top 10. Could have been a win if Toyota didn't mess up their pit strategy, but yeah, that's about it. That's honestly about all I want to say about it before I just start swearing and getting really, really angry.
And down goes Joey Laguna. Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say Joey Laguna?
Yeah.
Why do you call him that?
It just sounds right, okay?
Sorry. Did you
Joey
know I used to hate
Logano?
Logano in like I hated
I
Logano
still
10
hate
years ago.
Logano.
I hated
still
Logano
hate
10 years
Logano.
ago, but I don't do it anymore. And he won his dual race. And Saundra, were you pissed?
I'm still mad at Austin Dillon. Oh, I am so mad at Austin Dillon for that.
Where is the one thing that I have?
But yeah, that's about it. I don't want to say anything else because if I proceed to, I'm gonna start getting angry, and I don't want to get angry.
And you know what I did? Like at the end of Duel 2, I reread an episode of Thomas and Friends as Carson and Friends, Carson and Chase, and I was like,
I did after the 500.
No, I'm gonna tell you how it starts. Like Carson, I gotta pull up the script. Carson is a cheeky little engine that lives on the big station on the island of Sodor. He has 6 small wheels, a short, what the hell am I saying? A short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. He's a fussy little engine too. Always pulling coaches about, ready for the big engines to take on long journeys. When trains come in, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go rest. Carson thinks no engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing Trace on them, including Chase, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Carson likes whistling rudely at him. Yeah, that's all I'm reading. It's a parody of Thomas and Gordon.
A classic from season 1 and the books.
You know what I did after the Daytona 500? I went on a walk. I went and got food, and then I came home.
And guess whose butt was upset?
I feel better though after that walk. It's my thing. After every race, no matter how well it goes or how it ends, I always go on a walk.
Maybe I should start doing that, even though I'd be freezing my buns off.
I got cold on the way back from Taco Bell, but that's okay.
That's good.
Okay, you see where Reddick is? The 45 moving 22 bow within Reddick's position, bubble in one head. You know why?
Wait a minute. Wait,
I heard the F1 notification sound. Who did that?
Wait, where is that on? I need that so bad. Aye.
That was my take on the 500. I don't really have much more to say about it because if I continue to talk about it, I will be angry and I will be swearing and I don't have a whole lot of editing for Calvin to do. So I will keep my mouth shut.
It's not fun.
Jessica, it's Ahmad. Please hold your position. Do not fight Joshua.
All right. Who has this?
All right,
Wait. Ahmad.
Off the damn
Ahmad,
radio.
do it
Whoever that
again.
was.
Do it again.
Jensen, was that you?
Do what again?
What you just did?
Like the whole thing, or I'm confused.
Do the whole thing again, but
Wait,
say
hold
something
on.
different.
I am stupid. I am stupid. I am stupid.
Wait. How do you do that?
Baku 2019.
Voice mod.
Where's the voice bot?
It's a thing called voice mod. It's really fun to use.
Wait, I need to do that.
Only on PC.
Wait, where is it under?
Just look up voice mod on Google and the rest will go from there. Oh my god, my sushi's so good, people.
I mean, voice. Like, what's the website called?
Or look up that on Google.
What is it? Voice mod. And where's the F1 thing?
So when you're on like voice mod app, just search F1 radio. And there's like
Okay.
different types of people that have it uploaded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
I can also do a few other voices as well. Wait, hold on. Who knows the show Has Been Hotel?
I do not.
No one. Okay. I guess it's just me then. I guess Saundra doesn't know either, so I guess it's just me then.
You know what I know?
Right, hold on a second.
Well,
What?
wait, Ahmad, you do your thing.
Wait, what thing? What?
You said you said hold on.
Oh yeah, because I was with Nas too. Who here knows Gravity Falls?
Yes. So I'm
Finally, after all these years, Bill Cipher has a gun.
what character was that?
Bill Cipher. I just said his name.
Did
The
you-
Illuminati dude.
you-
Bill.
Did you say that or did you pull up a clip?
That was me saying it.
Well, damn. Do another one.
Okay, remember, oh wait, since Jessica and Kelvin, I assume you guys are Gravity Falls fans. Remember, kids, reality is an illusion, the universe is a hologram. Bye, gold, bye!
Is there more from
That's
the?
a little.
Is there more?
Oh my god. Hold on. I have like tons of oh my god. So there's the music core, which you already know about. Oh my god, like my voice can sing along to the song. And then there's the cave. It's pretty dark down here. That's can someone pass out like a piece of rope or something? Ah, wait, what was that? Alvin, is that you? Wait, no. Why is there a number 22 car approaching me? Is that Joey Lagooner? I see a bright white suit. Jessica, is that you? Dude, I love how I give like bleak replies and then Jessica, you have to say a single word. Wait, did you mute yourself, Jess? I feel like either she muted herself or she just like walked away momentarily. Wait, Calvin, you're still there, right?
I'm literally hanging on by a thread because I am doing my damnedest to try not to fall asleep. So at this point, I'm just going to say
Oh.
F it and just end the recording here because I am struggling to keep my eyes open. I'm being serious.
Oh,
Hold
good,
on.
because I'm about to get a movie going.
I gotta put my sushi in the fridge anyway.
That being said, Ahmad, you got any final?
I don't understand how you like sushi.
I don't.
No.
But
Yeah.
Ahmad, do you have
I
any
love
final thoughts to say before I end this recording?
It was awesome talking to everyone. I hope everyone enjoys this, and good night.
Ahmad?
Yeah. Remember, kids, stop bullying. And just like I said from Gravity Falls, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Bye, gold. Bye.
Have a wonderful night, y'all. This is Turn 4, signing off the mic as always. And until next time and further notice, peace out, stay safe, and have a good one. And until the next recording, I will see you then. Until then, take it easy.